town by the Massachusetts shore. A minister's daughter learned the world's hard lore. No college gates would open for her kind, so she taught herself with a fierce, hungry mind. She read the poets, the histories, the law, while the colony stirred and the redcoats drew near. John Adams came calling, a lawyer thin and proud. She looked him in the eye and never once bowed. Remember the ladies she rode in the night, while the men made a nation by candlelight. We will not be bound by laws we cannot make. Remember the ladies, for heaven's own sake. Abigail Adams, with a quill in her hand, kept the fire burning across a divided land. While John rode to Congress in the long war years, she ran the farm through drought and debt and fears. She bartered, she planted, she paid every bill, raised the children alone on that Braintree hill. Letters flew south on the slower time post, advice and affection and never a boast. She told him the price of tea and of corn, and the price of a country still waiting to be born. Remember the ladies she rode in the night, while the men made a nation by candlelight. We will not be bound by laws we cannot make. Remember the ladies, for heaven's own sake. Abigail Adams, with a quill in her hand, kept the fire burning across a divided land. When the war was won and the new ship of state needed a captain, they chose her husband's fate. In the president's house that was half built and cold, she stood by his side, both stubborn and bold. She hosted the rooms with the plain Yankee grace, no silk and powder court, just an honest face. And when the parties tore the young land apart, she kept her own counsel and guarded his heart. She lived to see her son take the same high chair, John Quincy rising through the thin cold air. She never sought the crown, never asked for the fame, just a place at the table and an equal name. I desire you would remember the ladies she wrote when the world still belonged to the men. 200 years later the words still ring true, a quiet revolution in a letter or two. Remember the ladies she rode in the night, while the men made a nation by candlelight. We will not be bound by laws we cannot make. Remember the ladies, for heaven's own sake. Abigail Adams, with a quill in her hand, left a voice that still travels across this wide land. So raise a glass of